Good evening. I'm Peyton Gall with your KSJB Radio local news headlines for Wednesday, December 17th. A winter storm watch has been upgraded to a blizzard warning for much of North Dakota, including Jamestown and Stutsman County, while the southern half remains under a winter weather advisory. The National Weather Service predicts damaging westerly winds as the main concern tonight through Thursday. Most of North Dakota will see wind gusts of 60 to 80 miles per hour, with southwestern portions expecting gusts of 80 to 90 miles per hour, with some locally higher gusts possible. Snowfall tonight through tomorrow morning will generally range from 1 to 4 inches across western and central areas. Blizzard conditions are expected across the north and east. Areas not in the blizzard warning could still see near blizzard conditions in falling snow, with snow squalls possible this evening into the early overnight hours. Dangerous wind chills will arrive in northern areas tomorrow morning. Conditions improve Friday with warming temperatures, though breezy winds, patchy blowing snow, and a wintry mix remain possible. Residents should avoid travel and secure loose outdoor items before the storm arrives. Christmas is a time to come together as a community, and one local church is fostering that connection. Victory Lutheran Church will host its 22nd annual Community Christmas Dinner on Sunday, December 21st from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., offering a free turkey meal to anyone in the community. The meal includes turkey, mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, corn, cranberries, and dessert. Director Chris Meidinger tells the Jamestown Sun that they are preparing for 800 meals after serving 650 last year, 373 at the church and 277 delivered to shut-ins. Shut-ins needing meal delivery should call the church office at 251-1570 between 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. through Friday and speak to a live person. Voicemail messages cannot be guaranteed. Senior pastor Sean Bowman tells The Sun that the dinner addresses one of the loneliest times of year for those who've lost family or are alone during the holidays. The event will use the church's new state-of-the-art kitchen and gymnasium with seating for 400 people. About 75 volunteers will help, with the biggest need being cleanup assistance. Anyone wanting to volunteer can call the church. A dozen attorneys and judges want the chance to fill an opening on the North Dakota Supreme Court, according to reporting from the North Dakota Monitor. The 12 people applied to be North Dakota's next Supreme Court justice after Justice Daniel Carruthers announced he will retire in February, ending about 20 years on the state's high court. The application window closed Tuesday, December 23rd. Next, the Judicial Nominating Committee will select between 2 and 7 finalists to forward to Governor Kelly Armstrong, who then can appoint the next justice from that list, request additional names, or send the decision to a public election. Among the applicants are 4 district judges, along with attorneys from across the state. These include North Dakota Solicitor General Philip Axt, Fargo Defense Attorney Mark Fries, Fargo Assistant U.S. Attorney Jacob Rodenbiker, and Ryan Norrell of Basin Electric. State bar officials said they expect candidate interviews during the 3rd week of January before finalists are announced. Attorney General Drew Wrigley ruled last week that a recent Ethics Commission advisory opinion on how campaign finances should be used is invalid, saying the agency exceeded its authority. According to the North Dakota Monitor, the opinion addresses guidance the Ethics Commission issued in June, responding to questions about whether campaign funds can be used for childcare or security expenses. The commission said funds could be used for those purposes in some instances. However, Wrigley determined state law allows the Ethics Commission to address specific hypothetical situations, not broad general questions, making the advisory opinion legally ineffective. He also ruled that state law holds precedence if it contradicts Ethics Commission rules, which overturns a 2020 opinion from the former Attorney General. Secretary of State Michael Howe, who requested the legal opinion, said Monday that childcare and security aren't listed as political activities under state law and should be considered personal use, making it a misdemeanor if paid for with campaign funds. Senate Majority Leader David Hogue says lawmakers will likely amend the statute to make sure future advisory opinions are more limited in scope, preventing the commission from creating new law without proper approval. North Dakota is putting new money into water infrastructure projects across the state. The State Water Commission approved more than $30 million in cost share funding during its meeting Tuesday in Bismarck. The funding package totals $30.4 million and supports municipal water systems, rural water districts, and other infrastructure upgrades across North Dakota. Valley City will receive $2.5 million to replace the city's northwest standpipe. The project is designed to improve water storage, pressure, and reliability as aging infrastructure infrastructure is replaced in that part of the city. The largest share of funding went to the East Central Regional Water District, which serves communities in Trail, Steele, Grand Forks, and Walsh counties, along with surrounding rural areas in eastern North Dakota. 2 projects tied to that system total more than $25 million, including an expansion at the Hillsborough area water treatment plant and additional supply and distribution upgrades. State officials say the cost share program is meant to reduce the local tax burden for large water projects, with funding coming from the Resources Trust Fund, which receives revenue from oil extraction taxes. That's KSJB Radio local news. You can listen to these headlines live weekdays at 5 p.m.